NP2K9A presents Evil Sharkie and Evil Tiger cheat on the take-home quiz / grounded. Requested by Alex 5000 and inspired by Obana.
Alright, class, I just passed out tonight's assignment. It is a take-home quiz. This quiz is just like a normal quiz, but you will take it at home, and you're allowed to use your notes and your textbook, but you are not allowed to work with anyone. You have to do the work on the quiz by yourself, and you may not discuss the quiz with anyone other than myself. This quiz will be on rational functions, and the reason why this quiz needs to be a take-home quiz, it's because we don't have enough time left in the school year to spend class time on the quiz and still cover the rest of the material. It will be graded the same as a regular quiz, and it is due tomorrow morning, and it is the only homework you have tonight. Alright, you're all dismissed.
7 hours later.
You know, Evil Tiger, this take-home quiz for math class is very difficult.
I know, right? I don't even know how to do any of the questions.
Although, Mr. Burns did say that we are allowed to use our notes and our textbook.
I know, but I never took any notes during math class, because I don't usually pay attention during math class, and I am trying to go through the textbook to figure out how to do these questions, but this textbook is really difficult to understand.
I agree with you. I really would like to just not do this take-home quiz, but my grade in math is a D, and I really don't want it to drop down to an F.
Yeah, it's the same for me. I would just not do this take-home quiz, but I really need to bring my grade up, but this is just gonna take forever.
Wait a minute, I have an idea. We can split up the work on this quiz, where each of us will do half of the questions, and then we can copy each other's answer, and that will make this quiz go by a lot faster.
That's a good idea, but wait! Mr. Burns said that we aren't allowed to work on this quiz with anyone, and that we are supposed to be doing the work by ourselves, so wouldn't that mean that we are cheating?
Who cares? As long as Mr. Burns doesn't find out that we copied each other, we will be fine. When we copy each other's answers, we will make sure that the work looks just a little different, so it isn't obvious that we copied each other's answer.
Well, alright then, let's do it. You can do the odd-numbered questions, and I will do the even-numbered questions, okay?
1 hour later.
Okay, I'm finished with my half of the questions, and I am finished with my half of the questions. You know, 1 hour was a long time to spend on those questions. Like I said, it's very difficult trying to understand their textbook, but at least now, all we have to do is copy each other.
That's right, let's begin copying each other now. I will copy your answers first, then you can copy mine.
Okay.
5 minutes later.
Alright, we're finished, and we're done with our homework for tonight. Now we can enjoy the rest of the night.
The next day.
Alright, we have now submitted our math quizzes, and hopefully we will get to 100%, and that will really bring our grades up.
Good morning, class. If you haven't already submitted your take-home quiz, please come do that now. Now I will begin grading them today, and I will probably finish grading them all by Thursday, but, as usual, you may stop by the math office during lunch, and see me, and I will let you see the answer key, if you would like. Anyway, we will now begin with our new lesson.
3 hours later.
So, in a few minutes, we will begin reading Chapter 5 as a class, but first...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Mr. Bailey needs to see Evil Sharkie in his office.
Okay then.
Come on, Evil Sharkie, let's go to the main office, right now. You'll wait out here until Mr. Bailey is ready to see you in his office.
Evil Tiger, do you know why both of us have been called down to Mr. Bailey's office?
Well, I can see that Mr. Burns is in Mr. Bailey's office.
Oh no, do you think he found out about what we did?
I can't know for sure, but I guess we're about to find out.
Alright, Evil Sharkie and Evil Tiger, please come into my office now. So Evil Sharkie and Evil Tiger, the reason why I called both of you down to my office has to do with this take-home quiz that you were given by Mr. Burns.
What about it? I would like you to explain why both of you have the same answers on your quizzes. You were told that you were not allowed to work with anyone on this take-home quiz.
Well, we didn't work with each other, we still did the quiz on our own. But this is a math quiz, where there is only supposed to be one right answer, so that's why we have the same answer. That doesn't mean we cheated.
You do realize that I made two different versions of the quiz, right? I always make two different versions of every quiz to prevent students from cheating, including on this take-home quiz, and you two each have a different version for this quiz. Wait, really? Yes. I don't understand how you can copy each other's answers and not realize that the questions are different. The questions even say version 1 or version 2 at the top of the page.
Well, we didn't realize that.
Well, that was how I noticed that you two copied each other's quizzes. You both had different questions, but you had the same answers. I can tell that you even tried to make sure that your answers don't look exactly the same, but still, when you're writing down answers that are from a different version of the quiz, it's very obvious that you copied off of each other. You worked with each other on this quiz when you were told that you were not allowed to work with anyone on this quiz, and that is cheating.
I just don't understand. Even after Mr. Burns made the quiz a take-home quiz where you were allowed to use your notes and textbooks on the quiz, and you still cheated by working with each other, which wasn't allowed. Why would you even do that?
Because we thought the quiz was very difficult. We didn't have any notes to use on the quiz, and the textbook was very difficult to understand, and it was just going to take a very long time to do. So that is why Evil Tiger and I decided to split the work up to make it GK by faster.
Well, that's no excuse. Maybe if you had been paying attention in class and taking good notice, the quiz would have been easier and you would have finished it more quickly.
That's right. If you two had been paying attention in class and taking good notice, you probably wouldn't even need to use the textbook, and it would only take about 20 minutes.
You two have violated the school honor code, and now you're going to face the consequences, so here they are. First of all, you will each be receiving a 0 on the quiz. Second of all, you will be receiving a 4-hour after-school detention, and if you two are ever caught violating the honor code again, there will be even more severe consequences, which may include receiving an F in the entire class, as well as a suspension, or even possibly an expulsion. So I highly recommend that you don't violate the honor code again. Here are your detention slips. You the 2nd of May leave my office now, and I will be calling your father about this.
4 hours later.
Evil Sharkie and Evil Tiger, we got a call from your vice principal. He said that you two cheated on your take-home quiz by copying off of each other when you were told that you were not allowed to work with anyone on the quiz, and you violated the school honor code, and as a consequence, you received a 0 on your quiz, and a 4-hour after-school detention. That's it. You're both grounded until you bring your grades in math class up at least to an A or a B. Now go to your right now.
Wah.
Wah.
Thanks for watching.